Today, let's walk through some free sewing patterns for September. Welcome, I do sewing and DIY related content, and today we are doing another free sewing pattern roundup. So I have a Pinterest board that each month I add new patterns to help you get some sewing inspiration. All of these patterns are completely free, and today we are going to be walking through some new ones. So there will be a link for this in the description, but for our patterns for September, I tried to go with fall and maybe early Halloween ones. So we have 5 different patterns for this month, and I think that these are all so fun and so different and kind of vary across different patterns. So the first is actually this Coffin Wallet, which I have never seen anything like this before and thought it looked so cute and so fun. So to get to the actual pattern for this, you're going to hover over that link and click it, and then that will take you to this Coffin Wallet pattern. So she provides a step-by-step breakthrough of how to make this. She says that it's pretty easy, and looking through it, I would agree that this doesn't seem too difficult. She includes all the information that you'll need for fabric and has a free pattern. You're able to just click this, download it without needing to provide any information, and you'll then get all the pattern pieces to be able to cut out your material. I thought that these looked so fun, and since they do look pretty quick, you could maybe make these for little like gift baskets if you have a bunch of friends who are doing a little Halloween party. So this definitely looks like a very fun and Halloween themed pattern, perfect for the season. So moving on now to our next pattern, we're now going to do 2 different quilt blocks. So the first was this pumpkin quilt block, and so this comes from a website that does like a quilt block of the month. So if you hover over the picture, you'll see that you're going to be getting that link at the bottom, and you'll be able to click that, and that will take you to the full instructions for this quilt block. So this actually is made up of just squares and then half square triangles, and if you are unfamiliar with half square triangles, there's a lot of different resources, and I'll be sure to include some in the description in case you want to find out more. But this would be a really great and easy quilt block to start with, especially for the fall season if that's something that you're trying to get into. So I wanted to be sure to share, as you could make your own little pumpkin that would be perfect for a pillow. Our next quilt block is going to be this maple leaf, which I love the colors that they use for this as well. It just really screams fall to me. But again, this is very easy, mostly just using those squares and then the half square triangles, but you're going to hover over that picture, and then that will take you to the link that you'll be able to click. And then she talks about all the different fabric that you're going to be needing. What I love about this is it even talks about what size finished block you're looking for, and then provides you the measurements so that you can adjust from there. The only item that looked somewhat difficult with this, and not even difficult, but just it's going to take some time, is that stem, as that's not like a normal half square triangle and it's not a block, but she walks you step by step through how to make it and then how you would put all these items together. Our 4th free pattern for the month is actually not related to quilting, but it is an Acorn Banner. So I feel like with fall, we all start to take out some decorations, and this seemed like a great way to use up any scraps you have left over. So you're just going to click that link at the bottom, and it will then take you to the full pattern for this. So you could really make this pattern be as big or small as you wanted, as many acorns as you want to add onto your garland, but it seemed like a really fun way to use up any scraps that you have. They're all similar colors. One item I will say is, even though it says there's a free pattern at the top, you do need to provide some information to get her exact pattern piece. So if you wanted a workaround to that, you could always just go onto Google and search like an acorn template, and you'd probably be able to find something incredibly similar, especially since she does include what that template looks like. Overall though, I thought this was a really great project to try out. And then finally, one of my favorite items to make for fall is of course little pumpkins. So these fabric pumpkins seemed perfect for the season, and you could really make them in whatever colors or patterns that you have on hand. So to get to the pattern, you are just going to click that link at the bottom, and then this will take you to the website that walks you step by step through on how to make these fabric pumpkins. So one thing that I did notice for this is that you really don't even need to have a sewing machine. If you just have like a needle and thread, you could probably make this pattern as well, as there's only one side seam, and then you're gathering the fabric at the bottom as well as the top, and she walks you through all of that in her pattern as well. But one thing that she does note is that you're going to want like twigs and probably maybe some rickrack. It's just going to be a lot of different items that all come together to make that perfect pumpkin shape. I thought that this was so fun though. I feel like I'm going to be trying to make some of these and probably make a lot of them, just so that I could kind of group them all together, and it would be perfect for the holiday season. Fabric pumpkins aren't the only way you can make pumpkins though. There are lots of different crochet and knit patterns available too if you wanted to try that out. So these were the patterns that I have for this month. Let me know which one you were thinking about trying. Of course, I do try to find these free patterns, and I'm so grateful for the creators for providing these as something for us to look forward to. The link to the Pinterest board that has these patterns on it will be in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you want to see next time, including what you want to see for the month of October patterns. Thanks for watching.